Why isn't God answering my prayer? It's all in God's timing. Stay tuned. God gave us as a foundation time. We see that he created the earth that revolves once every 24 hours, which is known as a day. And we know that the moon being there has a wonderful function because it keeps the earth at the right axis so that we can enjoy these wonderful seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And so God gave us these times and these seasons for us to enjoy. But God isn't constrained by time like we are constrained by time. Actually, God is outside of time because he's the one who created time. And that's how we know that the Bible is God's fingerprint, because of all the prophecies that have come to pass. And this reminds us that God is in control. He is omniscient. Now imagine if you were in a boat race, you were going down the rapids, and you could only see the person in front of you, maybe the only person behind. But if you got into a helicopter and you went really, really high, you would be able to see people at the front of the race and at the back of the race quite clearly. I like to use this picture as a helpful analogy to help me understand how God can see time, because he's outside of time. The river is the time, and God can see who's up front and who's behind. In the same way he can see 2,000 years ahead, he can see 2,000 years behind. The Lord said, to him a day is like 1,000 years. And I think sometimes we get so impatient when things don't happen when we want them to happen. This reminds me of a Bible verse in the Old Testament where God had promised Abraham and Sarah that through Isaac all the nations of the earth will be blessed. And unfortunately they were really impatient, so much so that Sarah asked Abraham to sleep with her handmaiden Hagar, and we know the massive conflict that took place after that. There's a part in the Bible here that says, and Sarah conceived and bore Abraham a son in his old age, at the time of which God had spoken to him. Oh, if only they have waited for that time that God appointed for Isaac to be born. This is a reminder for us to not be impatient, to remember that we're putting our trust in the God who is outside of time, the one who can see our past and the one who can see our future. What an amazing God we have. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe and to share with others if you think they'll be blessed through it. But I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.